What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be fishing in the canal system. We're fishing a totally different canal. I haven't fished here in about 3-4 years, so we're going to see how we could do. We got overcast skies, wind is a little bit high, and the sun's peeking out a little bit, so we have like interesting conditions. It could help us, it could screw us, but ultimately let's see if we can whack a few bass. Stay tuned, enjoy, and let's go whack them. Got a little fast swimmer on, an all-white fast swimmer with a 1/4 ounce ledge knocker by Fatback Baits. We're gonna see if on this weird semi-stormy day with all the overcast, if we can maybe get a couple canal bass. I'll tell you what, the water clarity in this canal is super murky, so it is really good for this all white paddle tail. And I'll tell you guys what, with that freeway right there, man, it is freaking loud. I definitely need to get a mic. I mean, I know that my audio is hands down the worst aspect of the channel. I really got to work on that, because I mean, trust me, when I'm editing the video, I know that the audio sucks, so I can't imagine how bad it is for you guys to actually listen to it. So I'm looking around, I'm trying to find a couple Rode mics that might be really good and would work well for the channel. Ooh, got stuck. That little guy just freaking whacked it. It's freaking sick. Not even 5 minutes in, guys. Not even 5 freaking minutes. Really cold fish, too. Look at that. Micro bass, ledge knocker, 2.8 inch, Fatback Baits. Get them in. Thanks for the bite, dude. There's got to be something on this ladder. Just because you don't catch something right away, don't let that shy you away. Do at least 2 or 3 casts. Work one shallow toward the top of the ladder, and then work one a little bit deeper at the base of the ladder. Because the fish, they'll stage up all over on it. You can even work straight down, let it swing downward toward the ladder, and reel it straight up on the edge of it. Sometimes you'll see a bass grab at the last second. It's freaking wicked when that happens. Alright guys, so I'm doing something a little bit different. I threw the Southwest Grubby on a drop shot, and I'll tell you what, these drop shot weights, this is a 3/16 ounce. You can buy 1/4 ounce, and I believe all the way up to 1/2 ounce, don't quote me, but you can purchase these over at Copper State. Go check them out, they're so well made. The piece right here that holds onto the tag end of your line, it's hands down the best I've ever fished with. A lot of times I'll push the line up a little bit too hard or too fast and it snaps my line. That little tag end holder, once you feel the tug, the little pop, you know that your line's in there, you know it's secured, and you don't have to pull it any further. I'll tell you what, guys, Copper State's got a bunch of awesome stuff. They got 6 Cents, they got Berkeley, they got your small brands like 5150, Fatback Baits, I believe they have Janko, and they make their own drop shot weights, they have their own jigs, they got some JDM stuff, they got Gamecraft. I mean, they have legitimately everything. If you've never been to Copper State, go to the store, check it out. I mean, they got stuff falling off the ceiling pretty much. It's so cram-packed and they're full of awesome product. I mean, anytime anybody ever asks me where to shop for any sort of gear, I always tell them go to Copper State, because they literally have something for everybody. If you guys are on the west side of the valley, or you're not even in the state of Arizona, go and download the app, Copper State Tackle. They have an app, you can purchase whatever you want. I believe it's free shipping above 50 bucks. And I mean, it's awesome. They have everything on the app that they have in the store, and then also vice versa if you'd rather go into the store. Oh, there's a bite. That was a bite. Drop shot on the Southwest Grubby. He is digging. Problem is I don't have the best hook on there. Man, he's digging. That was a freaking bite. Come on, stay on. We got him. We got him. Nice fish right there, guys. Check that out. That is awesome, guys. Barely pinned. I mean, literally barely. If I lost any tension, this fish comes off. Beautiful little bass. He was actually out in the middle a little bit more, which is interesting. Normally this time of year, they're kind of at the base of the concrete, but that guy was out in the middle. A little pop, make it look like an injured tilapia. I mean, that is all I'm trying to resemble, is a tilapia. I mean, I'm sure there's a few shad that get in these canal systems and whatnot, but the bass's main forage is always going to be tilapia and baby bass in these canal systems. All right, guys, so I had my chances. We got 2 fish up. I hooked another, lost 2. We had the ability to get like 5 or 6 fish at this canal system. I walked like 2.5 miles down, 2.5 miles back, 5 miles altogether. Rough fishing. It's like averaging 1 bite per mile. It's not very good, but ultimately, hey, we at least got a couple fish up. I'm gonna either go to a pond or a canal now to try to finish up this video, see what we could do. We got a good sized rainstorm coming right over here. Fishing isn't the best, but I'll tell you one thing, I need a jacket because it is damn cold out here. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Stay tuned, let's go get them. It's not looking too good. Up in that little corner up there though, that could be a good spot. Oh, that is a good spot. That is a good spot. Please stay on, please stay on, please stay on. Please cast it. Get up. Man, he gulped it, guys. Fish freaking gulped it. All right, guys, little bass right there. Not too bad. Thank you for the bite, dude. Get in there, get big. All right, guys, so I'm switching it up. Because that fish ate so freaking aggressive, I want to see if we can get a little bit bigger fish on a fast swimmer. So I threw the ledge knocker back on, 1/4 ounce, 2.8 inch fast swimmer. Come on, I mean, all we need is 1 2-pounder and we are good to go. That is like the ideal freaking hangout for a bass. I mean, the ambush area that they have up here, you would figure they'd be, oh, there we are, right underneath. Of course he pops off, just like expected. He was hanging out right there, but you know, me and my swim bait hookup ratio is just, it's just not there. Do I know why? I got no freaking clue. Granted, I couldn't get a proper hook set on that fish because of the weird angle I was at, so I'll kind of give myself a little bit of a break, but man, I gotta freaking stick these fish. I get bit all the time, but I end up losing so many fish. And it doesn't matter what brand. Oh my gosh, we hooked up way out there, guys. And this is a better fish. I gotta keep him down. Gotta keep him down. Oh, almost lost tension. That's a better fish. That's better fish. That's a better fish. Stay down, stay down, stay down. Stay down. That's a much better fish. Yes, we got him. We got him. I always turn away. I always turn away. Because when you turn away, at least if he pops off, he doesn't go back in the water. Oh my gosh, barely pinned. That's a nice little bass right there, guys. And we got that on a little 2.8 inch fast swimmer right there, all white, and a 1/4 ounce ledge knocker. Those things are freaking sweet. These are badass little swim bait jig heads. Man, freaking awesome. Thank you. Man, I was worried because I stuck that fish immediately. That fish was hanging out on the top portion of that ladder. So when he hit, I was like, oh man, we're gonna have a long battle ahead of us. Guys, check this out. Look at this shad. I believe this is a shad. That is insane. Who would have thought that there's shad in the canal system this big? If this isn't a shad, let me know, but I'm pretty sure this is some sort of form of shad. That's freaking crazy though. Imagine if there was like a 15-pounder in this canal system to eat this thing. Absolutely gnarly. Someone must have caught him on like corn or something like that and just threw it up on the bank. Insane. All right, guys, so I got 2 fish. I wanted 2 fish, so that's good. We completed that goal, but man, I had an opportunity to be able to get at least 2 more. We have a little bit of daylight left, so we're gonna keep fishing until it gets completely dark. So stay tuned. Let's try to get 1 more. Let's get it. Yeah, there's not much up in this middle zone. I think everything's gonna be up where there's any sort of structure, and it's all like kind of consolidated. It's the best ambush points, easiest areas for them to be able to just chew on the bait. All right, guys, so we just got back to the car. Ultimately, not the best day of fishing, but it wasn't bad. We still got a couple fish up. We got like 4 or 5 fish up. I missed an additional 4 or 5. As always, you're always gonna miss a couple fish when canal fishing because, I mean, they just short bite it. There's a lot of small bass in here, so you're ultimately just gonna miss some. It is what it is. But man, I walked a long freaking ways. I walked like 7 to 9 miles today for 5 fish. It was rough. It was a tough one. But hey, ultimately, we got on a couple fish. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And shoot, as always, we'll see you guys next time on Southwoods Fishing.